we're covering at Earth, and I think everybody's just here for the agricultural, so we'll go straight into that. But yeah, so we have that the agriculture is really at the heart of hospitality, culinary arts, woodworking, education, health and wellness, early care education, farm to table. So we think it's at the heart of almost everything, and that's what our team is coming and looking at.
Yeah, and too, like Earth, really what we want to accomplish at Earth is we want to put agriculture back at the center, because it was for so long, and now we've separated agriculture from all of our facets of life, and that doesn't make any sense because we eat every single day. You know, why do we not know our farmers? Why? Right, we eat. Yeah, and the thing is all of our products. Typically, I mean, the clothes that we're wearing, you know, they're all from some type of agriculture, and we have separated that from every part of our lives. And that just that's never made sense to me. And I always felt crazy, and then I met these people, and I'm like, well, we're all a little bit crazy, I guess. But really, we're trying to bring agriculture back into the center of where it should be. And I mean, culinary, you know, health and wellness. Agriculture needs to be the center of health and wellness, really. I mean, even our education, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. But keep going.
You go.
So we, you know, like we've talked about, we are doing regenerative agriculture, and again, what we're trying to do is we're trying to reconnect agriculture back to everything. And really, regenerative agriculture is the oldest form of agriculture. It's not new. It's just something that we've gotten so far away from. We just want to bring back these skills. These are life skills. And I was telling Noah earlier that really just learning the skills of regenerative agriculture, I've had to self-reflect on myself so much, and I have had to pick myself and it really has made me think about who I am as a person just through my farming method, because I can see the results of what I'm doing. And you know, like I can make a judgment, like I need to do this differently, and that's what we want to teach the students. And so we're doing regenerative agriculture for a lot of reasons, but one, this is a workforce development. And even if kids don't want to go into agriculture, these are wonderful, wonderful skills that they can learn, they can carry with them in their lives in whatever career that they choose. And so really just regenerative agriculture, just an overview, it's working in harmony with the land. We don't have to kill things to grow things. We just harbor what's already naturally happening, and we work with the land. And Noah's already kind of covered this. I mean, we work with simple principles. We do minimal soil disturbance, maximum soil coverage, composting, crop rotations. That's our management principle, and that's, you know, what we're going to do with the earth. And George Washington Carver said, whenever the soil is rich, the people flourish physically and economically. Whenever the soil is wasted, a poor soil only produces poor people. And just from working, you know, in my experience with regenerative agriculture is very true. I feel rich working with the soil every day. All right, and then I actually worked for a while at Auburn University. I worked with the Culinary Center. I worked on a rooftop garden. And so I got to work a lot with the Culinary Center, and they were trying to connect basically the farmers to culinary directly. And that's one thing that we're definitely going to be going forward with Earth, because we want people to see the whole farm to table experience from start to finish. Like, you can grow this crop, you know, you can make this crop, you can be creative, and we want them to see it basically from start to finish. Right now, Earth, we have a culinary arts board. And so right now at Earth, they already have 3 commercial kitchens in the build. So one of them is like if we had a community member that, let's just say they came up with some type of special pickle, that they could actually, you know, take this commercial kitchen and actually produce their product to sell to market. They're also going to have an outdoor kitchen, which will be great for me because we like to take things straight out of the garden and cook. So. All right, and then Betsy is actually on the board of the Early Learning Center and part of the nature-based education part.
So that is a part that you guys have mentioned several times. So I have a background in Montessori and early childhood education. So we have been looking at nature-based education, regenerative agriculture, and really they're kind of separated. Jason, you and I have talked about that. They're like different gardens for different things. But what we want to do is integrate those two. because you can have nature-based education and gardening education, but we're going to do a nature-based regenerative agriculture education. So we are working on curriculum. At the heart of that, guys, I encourage all of you to look up the science of play. And that's what we're bringing back is the science of play, and it's the middle of that curriculum. And we're going to have a curriculum from birth to death for regenerative agriculture. That is our goal.
You said birth to death?